Okay, so last night I finished building my first harp using the spring steel reeds that Jamie Bev from the Harpery cut for me on his shear. He sent me several different samples to try out. This is all proper spring steel, so I'd mentioned to him that I was having a hard time getting it in Canada, and he was willing to help me out here. So he gave me several samples here to try. Two different thicknesses and two different grades of spring steel, so 1075 and 1095. And so yeah, I will try to link. He made a short showing him cutting these, and sent me the video too. I'm gonna see if I can link to his, but this is what he sent me. These are just the reed blanks, and then I'm free to do what I will with it. Because prior to this, I was using a Dremel tool, my Dremel here, to cut up a big sheet of stainless steel that I was cutting and making my own reeds out of. It was just way too onerous. It's not the right material either. This stuff is really springy. This is what you actually want. So you don't risk bending it and deforming it. It's meant to spring and flex like that. So this is a refreshing to work with. And yeah, so my first one here was actually modeled after, this is my Spike series. And what these are, this is my frames that are made out of 5/32 key stock, square stock. Looks like this kind of stuff, but longer. This is 3/16. And then I've got these little flat pieces of wire that came out of the kid's old laundry hamper, believe it or not. And got a whole pile of these. So that's what actually made the reeds for my Spike series here. So tried to kind of model the same design of how I made these, and just made it a little bit bigger with the 3/16 key stock. And of course, the proper spring steel reeds with a nice taper. I just said, whatever taper you like, just give it to me. I will work with it. And first attempt, I really beat the frame up, which ended up being kind of cool because I filed out some notches for a bit of design. And see if you can kind of see. Anyway, so I don't know. I was kind of thinking in the car on my way home from picking up some water that I might call this the Surge series. I don't know. We'll see. I like the kind of lightning bolt design with the teeth. Anyway, I've learned a few things. I do my reed channel on the opposite side. My theory for that is I like to pluck outwards. My thought is that if it's at the point of vibration, if it's the primary force is against the flat surface of the frame as opposed to the crimp, it's going to be less stress on it. So I believe that's the reason why most harps, which the trigger points the opposite way, when you pluck inwards, it's a lot easier on it. But anyway, that's what I like to do. I like to do it backwards. So again, this one was kind of modeled after this. I didn't originally like the tone on it. Trigger was really long, had a bit of a fuzz to it. So I clipped it, reshaped it. I did a teardrop shape loop trigger, pretty much 90 degrees. What else can I say about this? I gave it a double-edged knife blade sort of sharpening on the edges of the reed. The frame itself is a little bit bent. I wasn't quite happy with my alignment overall of the reed and sitting parallel with the deck the entire way. It's a little bit, it kind of crosses it a little bit. Still turned out like it sounded pretty good, but I think next time I just need to be more careful with the alignment, the plane of my reed channel, as well as maybe go down a little bit further than I just went just shy of the halfway mark. So maybe I need to go a little deeper. Anyway, this is how this is going to sound. Thanks a lot, Jamie. I really appreciate it. I think it was a success, and I am looking forward to carrying on with more builds. I've got a couple more frames here already lined up. This one is more of a one that I think I can repeat a little bit for consistent shape. So this might end up being a series here, but also this might be an experiment that has become a pleasant surprise. So we'll see.